Hey guys, Tyler Millaway, science guru, self-improver, amazing balls, yogi, wise man, super duper creator, and today I wanted to talk about hatred. Try not to hate; it's destructive to your mood. Control your temper and try to be calm. Take a deep breath, do yoga for 15 minutes, and it'll calm you down. Every morning you can visualize someone upsetting you. Negative visualization that can prepare you for these. Marcus Aurelius said, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they cannot tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and I have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood and birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. And so none of them can hurt me. No one can implicate me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate him. We were born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on them, these things are unnatural. Moving on, being calm and keeping your head, try not to let your rage blind you. One impulsive act can destroy years worth of trust and camaraderie. Anger can be a sign that someone has broken your boundaries. So it's not entirely necessarily bad. Sometimes people cross the line that shouldn't be crossed. It's not entirely negative and can be a signal for things going awry. Anger can be channeled into something productive. Perhaps you should assert yourself and stand for what you believe in. Expressing anger properly can lead to people respecting your values. Sometimes we can act in less than a straightforward speech. People can become resentful and act passive aggressively. Some have trouble with frequent bursts of anger, and they're hot headed frequently. Some are irritable, touchy, and easily angered. To calm oneself, like I said, 15 minutes of yoga does a wonder. Take deep breaths and repeat to yourself, be calm. Physical exercises can really help. You are likely to feel better after a quick run or lifting some weights. Being angry can be a tool for understanding what you care about, but unbridled and frequent can upset and stress us out. Getting angry isn't going to solve anything, most likely. Remind yourself that it is better to be calm and rational instead of angry and impulsively angry. Angry people tend to demand things: fairness, appreciation, agreement, willingness to do their way. Clinging to these things is somewhat irrational. We do not control whether someone will treat us with these things. Keep your want in the relationship to what you control. Epictetus says to focus on what's within your control. Anger undermines reason and self-control. It's a habit that worsens over time, and each time we are angry, it reinforces the anger in its frequency and intensity. Self-control is needed to handle the problem. In Stoicism, self-control is prime and anger harms us. Meditation and mindfulness. Be aware of your thoughts. Breathe and feel the body. Take deep breaths and pay attention to your thoughts and the following emotions. What is bothering you? Is it within your control? Our, what is in our control? Our opinions, how we interpret events, our desires and aversions, what we choose to pursue and avoid, our actions, the choices we make, and how we respond to situations. Our judgments, how we perceive the world, and aligning meaning to events. And what is not within our control, aging, illness, physical limitations in property and possessions, external circumstances can affect them. Reputation, others' options are beyond our control. Employment and status subject to external forces. We want less, be upset less when something doesn't go right. Huh? Oh no. I don't know what that was, a typo. According to the Stoic wise man, Seneca, the Stoic wise man, says, anger is destructive. It's irrational and leads to blindness and foregoing of decency and fairness. One should not indulge in anger. It worsens one's problems, not helps. Being virtuous means being resilient against the tides of pain. So, being angry stresses you out, makes you impulsive more likely, Oftentimes it's irrational. Oftentimes it's over. Like you'd be brutal if you could do what you wanted to do to the person who you're angry at, and it's very stressful. It's a destructive emotion. It doesn't feel good. I mean, it feels good to some degree. People are like, "Oh, I want justice. I feel like this needs to be righteously handled," and ultimately it's just like controlling yourself. Anger is generally an impulsive and destructive and stressful emotion that doesn't really help, and it's far better to be calm given the same circumstance than to give in to anger. um, Try not to mess up your life. It's like you can get angry and you can destroy a relationship in just moments, and it's a hard thing to do to avoid anger, but the more you practice being calm, count your days. Today I've been calm, the next day I've been calm. It's been 10 days and I've gone without an outburst. And celebrate it and try to be calm, try to encourage yourself to be rational and reasonable, and try not to overextend your wants into things that you can't control, and prepare your mind for disappointment if there's something that's going to happen. It's like keep in mind that it might not go the way that you want it to go, and accept that, and try to move forward as best as you can with that in mind, and try to keep your temper down low. Try not to burn up too hard.